So good morning, my name's Owen. Is work I've been doing for about 25 years, and it's the discovery of, well, I call them wilderness folk, but it's really just, folk that can be found in places like woodlands and moorlands and locations over the United Kingdom. The reason we're here in this woodland today is to find this, hopefully this species here. I've just done an illustration of it. Right, hopefully that'll be picked up on. Now that's a pixie-like creature called, well, the tribe's called the Morsu tribe. That's a name I've attributed to them. They're a bit taller than that. They're about 10 inches high, and they've got greyish skin. Yeah, so that's why we're here in this woodland. So I'm going the wrong way of the focus now. And they use that for hooking, berries or mushrooms or things that are too high up for them to reach. They'll hook it with that, and so that's. Just see if I can just. Oh, sorry about that. He was doing it. Oh, there he is. Okay, it's there. Oh, well, at least we've got a shot of one. Let's keep it up there. It's just up there. It doesn't know I'm watching it by the looks of it. I'm not quite sure what he's doing. Look at that tree. Oh, he spotted me. Okay, I'm going to get that down. So he's up in the treetops somewhere. I just saw him, but I couldn't catch him on camera. I need to swap the lens back to the zoomy one, but yes, let's do that. Let's go into that little section. So him in there. The pixie up here, but I've also done some other little doodles as well, which are these ones are all original ones, so these are ink drawings or pencil drawings. There's also I've been doing some lino cuts, and that's another one. That's the one that's in. So this isn't a creature as such. This is a costume. And certain tribes have a shaman of the tribe will wear these sort of elaborate, normally animal-based. So that's badger-based. That's a sort of owl with antlers. They often mix and match the types of animals. Oh, that's just another. Anyway, it's a section of like a walkway that they use strung up between trees. I don't know what it's doing here. Maybe they hadn't finished it. I'll just show you. I might as well show you that. That's quite interesting. It's gum string, and which is a. So this is an example of a piece of walkway, and as I say, it's also a good example of this material, which is gum string, made of wool fibres, so then bound together with this compound that they make from birds' feces and tree sap and various other things. It makes it very strong, and so they hurl these across to his accomplice on the other side. And if I just move the camera across, you'll be able to see just there. He's gesturing back to him and saying, "Come on, throw another one." I don't know if this is a game or it could be some sort of ritual, but whatever it is, it doesn't appear to be very successful. Throwing another one there. Looks as though he's going to go for another one as well. This chap on the ground here seems as his job is to collect any which don't make it across, which has been 100% so far. Here he goes, underarm technique, hurling across, and again it didn't get there. So it probably just fell just all the way down here. And oh, he's caught it. That's unusual. That's the first one that he's caught. It's very interesting behaviour, and as I say, it could be related. It could be some sort of ritual. Who knows? Not sure. So I've come back here about 3 times, probably in the last couple of weeks. Not for whole days, but doing quite a bit of walking around and checking out the areas. You can capture them and then they can go down and go back out again.
How far down is that?
Well, I don't know. I'll make a claim to see, but there's a sort of standard Devonshire Pixie, which is up among those rocks. I just got a shot of him. I don't know if he's seen us or not. What's interesting about it is that he's on his own, and there's no settlements up here. The nearest one I know is quite. Yeah, and I've stood here, and now I can't see the thing. But around the front there, you can see that face, just sort of around there, and it looks as though that it's carved, but it's not. The actual tree has grown into that shape. It's not a magic tree or anything, well, depending on what your perception of what magic is. But how it works is that they rub little compounds when the tree's growing into the bark, and it forms sort of tumour shapes, and by controlling that you can get these sort of sculptural like base of the tree where you get this moss around the base. I think I might have mentioned this before. You sometimes get abrasions on here from cleaning. They'll use the moss when it's dewy in the morning and they'll rub up against it. It's quite like it also works as a towel to dry them down, but when it's wet it's a good for cleaning. There's nothing there. Pain in the back of my neck, which I thought, ow, that's a bee sting probably or something like that, and I went back and there was something sticking out of it. So I pulled it out, it really hurt, and there was this little arrow. So I thought, well, great, well, I've been shot. So I looked up, couldn't see him anywhere, and as I was doing that, I started feeling, whoa, okay, well, I'm starting to feel strange now, and the world was sort of, it was like it was sort of moving towards, anyway, very strange. Pixies, about 10 inches high, limited technology, when you know, spears and things like that. They adorn themselves with little bracelets and necklaces and things, and you know, things that they've found. They're very proud of anything, you know, like if they find a bird skull or something like that. I've seen them wear bird skulls as hats. They sort of hollow out the base and they can put them on their heads, and you know, they do things like that. They'll find, if they find animal claws, they'll often make jewellery out of those. This one just down here, just see walking behind the tree. Might be able to see him when he comes out. Although not really very well. He's heading off down towards the other settlement, so I'll go down there myself, I think. There's one just up here, there, just in front of camera. He's been keeping an eye on me, but he's just sat down there. But I don't think this is a camp, and I think he's just sent out as a scout to just keep an eye on what I'm doing. So not sure if it's worth staying around, to be honest. So that's a bit more successful. I mean, I'd only been here like half an hour, so this is a lot nicer to walk through here. I keep seeing him, if I'm in frame there, I keep seeing little glimpses of him, but he just sort of nips up and goes away. I haven't so far been able to get the camera on him. That's nice, you can't see it of course. Some nice mushrooms there. Signs and things like that. What's that? Right, there's something there. Okay, some. I wasn't. Sorry, I don't know if I'm in focus or not. That was a quick shot of him then that I got just as I was leaving. So I'll come back as soon as I can. My tripod legs are still extended. That's why it's quite hard to hold the camera, and it's raining, and I wanted to just get home